All right, good morning. All right, so last week we did we continued with indices and we did the solvent simultaneous, right? So we got to practice the solvent simultaneous as well last week. I showed you all the substitution techniques, right? Today we have one more thing to do in quadratics, and it's called disguised. Right? It's called disguised quadratics. Right? It's called disguised quadratics. Right? Just as a quick review, how do we solve something like this? How do we solve ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0? How do we solve this? So, right, number one, we could factorize and solve. So, of course, you have to be able to factorize, right? That's one option. Number two, the one that you would like to use, right? You could use a calculator. And number three, right? If you can't factorize and you don't have a calculator, you're going to use x is equal to, right, the long quadratic formula. Okay, these are three options. So we are going to try to solve quadratics. All right, so we're going to give you an indices type question, and you're going to have to convert it into a quadratic and solve which of one of those. All right. All right. Take a look like that. Look at this, right? We look at this particular one here. Can we convert all to the base 2? All right, I'm going to show you the wrong thing first, right? Can we convert all to the base 2? So we have 2 to the 2x here, 2 to the x plus 1, 2 squared here. What is normally do? So you probably carry some on that side, so we can equate powers. So we have 2 to the 2x here, minus 2 to the x plus 1 is 2 squared. Could we equate powers? No, because there's no rule with a minus or a plus in the middle, right? So what do we do here? Right? So you see the problem? Well, whenever you have questions like this, generally with 1, 2, 3 terms, right? And you can't equate powers, then the old technique doesn't work. What we're going to have to do here is to find a way to turn this into a quadratic. Okay? So I just going to do one step before I turn it into a quadratic. Right? This is 2 to the x squared. Are you okay with that? 2x is the same as this, right? Well, what does 2x plus 1 mean? 2x multiplied by 2 to the power 1, correct? Multiply, same base, we could add. Minus 4 is 0. So what is here? If I let y equal to 2 to the x, what would happen here? This becomes y squared This becomes what? This becomes y by 2, or 2y, and minus 4 to 0. Can we solve this? Put in the calculator quadratic now, right? So here we have our quadratic. Put in the calculator and you'll get values for y. How much is that? Let's check it fast in the calculator. Put in the calculator more again. Actually, hold on. Change this to 3. Change this to 3. It might work out nicer with a 3. Yeah. With a 3 here. 3 and minus 1. Okay, it didn't work out nice. Anyway, but you put it 3 on the end. Y squared minus 2y minus 3. And you get 3 and minus 3 plus 1.
Yeah, minus 3 minus 1.
Minus 3 minus 4.
Minus.
3 minus 1. Okay. Right. And then when you reach here now, you write back what y is. So 2 to the x is equal to 3. 2 to the x is minus 1, and then you solve it. Right? I just make this example up so you can't solve it again, right? You need logs. But normally you will get 2 to the x is 4, and you can solve it. All right? So ignore this part after that. What I want you to see is this. I want you to see, and once you have 1, 2, 3 terms, normally you could turn it into a quadratic by making a substitution. Okay? Make a note of that. Don't worry with solving this not yet, right? I didn't show you logs not yet. When to know generally when it's 3 terms. Normally the terms you can't convert all to the base. You can't. Yeah. So generally when it's 3 terms and it's not multiply or divide. Okay. So I'll make a note here for Naya who don't listen, use when we have 3 terms with additions and plus in between, right? Right, but today the focus on this logs. Just doing a few of these to finish up with. Right, please, I'm gonna put that list out forward because next I want to start to revise the test, right? You'll do the full quadratics. You'll do alphabet, don't think.
I have you guys
So
from
quadratic,
square if the quadratic is.
right, and then circles.
So that's
And again, everybody topics, right?
that's it.
So we can start to revise some next. All right.
So this is these data thing. We did it.
Yeah, and not much.
What is all?
But most of these get factorized.
Yeah.
Copy it down, and then we're gonna try one that will actually work out, right? When you reach here, you're supposed to get multiples of 2. Okay, because I didn't teach you logs as yet, right? But this could solve because of logs. If you take logs, you can work out. Let's take a look at this here, right? How do you figure out what substitution to make, right? The way you figure it out is whatever in bracket in the second term. So there's normally have 1, 2, 3 terms. The second term just give you a little hint on what to substitute sometimes. So here, what will be substitute? Right. Right. So here you're seeing 2 to the x to the power 2, right? 2 to the x squared minus 9, 2 to the x plus 8 is 0. So you will let y equal to, go ahead, try it out. Online, try it out. Right, you can use any letter you want, so y, x, sorry, not x, y, c. What? We just leave it open, it will just take that.
Five, eight, five.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, this one could solve. This one could go all the way.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so-
Right? So what's your let y equal to?
Five, what's that be?
So, so that'll be y squared minus 9y plus 8 is 0. So when you solve it, y is
Five, eight.
8 and 1. Nice. So remember, you can't stop here because the question is to solve for x, right? So you substitute back what y was, 2 to the x is 8. Can we solve that easily? Right? This is 2 to the x's, 2 to the 3, x is 3. Online, so we're going to send me some answers. Here, 2 to the x is 1. This is 2 to the x is equal to 2 to the 0, x is 0. Those are your answers. Okay, so you need a calculator to solve, or if you can't use a calculator, you have to factorize and solve. Most of these are given you, you can factorize. All are given you can factorize. All right, let's try one more easy one before I make it harder. How I can make it harder, like the how I can make it harder? For more negative sign, for a fraction, right? So you're gonna see somewhere I'll turn it into a fraction. Online, I'm gonna put an next easy one. Please put your answers.
Seven people, really asshole and Trump. I'm crazy. So it's
Try that there. All right, online, go get you and send your answers, please. Everybody online, right? We'll get you and send your values for X, not for Y. Yeah? Send your final answers for X. Right, by looking at this, what would this substitution be?
Yeah.
3 to the power of X, right? Once you finish online, send your answer. Wait, what? Example. Right, keep mentioning I have 2 answers so far online.
People. Yeah.
I can see you all that, right?
Right, absolutely. Gosh. Whole family also good. Together. So you should change.
Right, you only have 3 answers online. Send some more just to Answers. Tyler, Sydney. What have from so far? Oh, Tyler got yours correct. Tanisha correct.
It's a lot.
Cheetah, and you missed out one value. Raven got your answer. Hurry up, Sydney, Kyra, Kaden. Jesu, hurry up. Shania. Last, the last easy one, right? Because that's three. Three easy. Let's go a little bit harder. Two on one, 10, 2 on one. I didn't say 1 on 2. Not a row. 3, 2 on 1. Right, so we let y equal to this here, 3 to the x. So this is y squared minus 12y plus 27 is 0. And you got y to be what? 9 and 3. So y is 3 to the x. 9 is 3 squared. Here is 3 to the x's. 3 to the 1. So x is 2, x is 1. All right. All right, let's go again. Yep, 26. Try this one.
Or.
Morning. Right, to those who don't remember how to solve it on the Casio, remember, press menu. After you press menu, go down to equations. So press alpha A. And then they will ask solve simultaneously or polynomial. Press 2 to get polynomial and press 2 to get quadratic. And then plug in A, B, and C. This one has a small trick. Where it says, anybody remember? You have to separate this here, right? So instead of it being 3 to the 2x, it's 3 to the 2x plus 1. So you have to break that up. Okay? So it will become what? 3 to the 1 by 3 to the 2x. And then make your substitutions and work it out.
But no, this is really bad. Okay.
Yeah. Part might be a fraction, yeah, so you gotta break it up. If you have a minus, can you find a x value that will give you a minus? No, no. Right? And I think I showed this on a graph,
Oh,
right? What you will recognize is that if you have 2 to the x is a negative value, this is an indice graph, right? It's called the exponential graph. It is never below here. So you could never,
so that'll be equal to 0.
well, it do exist. So there is no x value that could give you a negative value. So for questions like this, you write no solution. Right? Questions like this, you write no solution. There is no x value that will give you that. And that's
Even of this down. Anything. I mean, 2 minutes. So, you can treat simple science one to one treat. 1 and 1.
x minus 1. So here, if we let y equal to 3 to the x, you'll end up with 3y squared plus 26y minus 9 is 0. Right? So y is how much? Y is minus 9 and y is a third. Nice. Y is 3 to the x. This here, all you have to say is no solution. No solution. That's okay? This says no solution. This one here, 1 on 3 is the same as 3 to the minus 1. Right? So therefore, x is minus. That's okay? Oh, so think about this. Is there any x value you could put here to give you minus 9? If you put 2, you'll get positive 9. You put minus 2, what you'll get? If you put minus 2 here, you will get 1 on 9. Right? So there is no value for x that will give you a y value of minus 9. And the reason for that, I don't know if I gave you all the graph. I didn't give you this graph as yet. Okay, so when you start logs, I'll give you the graph. This is the graph. This is the graph of any exponent. Any exponent. So what this graph telling you is that this graph never goes to the negative sign. So there is no x value, there is no x value that'll give you a negative value, a negative y value, right? This graph never goes below there. So it doesn't exist in the negative range. So what that means is that there is no x value like 13 that'll give me a y value that's down here. right? So this graph is never negative. So this can never have a solution that's negative. Okay? Anytime you see a negative value. Anytime you see a negative value here, you write no solution. Okay? Let's make this harder. Let's make it a little bit harder, right? Take your time. What change here for this one? The thing in the middle here, right? And the problem is the -1, right? Try one like this first, and I'll give you a next time. I'll give you different variations, right? So deal with the minus. What does minus mean in indices? Plus means multiply, minus means divide. Okay, then I need some answers. That'll be over 5. It'll be 5x over. Right, so to make a substitution as yet, simplify it out first. Right? So this is on the wrong one. This is 5 to the 2x, nothing wrong there. But what does 5 to the x minus 1 mean? 5 to the x divided by 5. How do we get rid of the 5? Multiply throughout by 5.
Why would it be 1 over 5x?
Why wouldn't it be 1 over 5x? Why this wouldn't be this? Okay, so convert this back to that. This? You sure? So the best you could probably do here is 1 is what? 5 to the 0, right? Divided by 5 to the x. Division means, so the best you could end up with is this. Right? So these two are not the same. All right? Go ahead. Make a substitution, get rid of 5. You can do it. This doesn't mean minus. This means this. Now you can get rid of 5.
That's like a key.
It's easier, it's not 5x. It's not 5x. Then I was like.
Oh, yeah. Multiply it out. Let's go again.
Right there, in brackets. So now you have one more time. 6 minutes. 6 seconds. It'll be fine. As we come into this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Great. That's fine.
Divide by 5 to 1. Divide by 5 to the 1. Right? Now if you minus, we go back down. So if you multiply everything by 5, you'll get 5 by. Put this thing on the center. A little that would be 22. One in the back, one in the back. Let's take that one. Don't see that one. Yeah, probably. And then some iron. Get it. Right, so when you multiply everything by 5, this will happen. Right? When you multiply this by 5, the 5 will cancel. So you'll get 26 by 5 to the x. When you multiply 1 by 5, you'll get 5. Right, so I can't here. So I can't multiply 5 by 5. Right? All I can do is 5 by this whole thing here. That's okay? Right? And then you can make your let y equal to which 2 outside. Yeah. So this will be 5y squared. Right? Let y equal to whatever. Of course, you can see that, right? And of course, you can see that y squared is 5 to the 2x. So now you have 5y squared minus 26y plus 5. Right? Remember, you're multiplying this whole thing by 5, huh? So the 5 will cancel. What you got here?
Like this.
Wires.
5 and 1.
Y is 5 and Y is 1. Right? So Y is what? Y is 5 to the X. This is 5 to the 1. So you know X is 1. Here, 5 to the X is 5 to the minus 1. So X is 1. Number 6.
Yeah.
You on your own? You're on your own with number 6. Be careful. Just put up your hand when you finish. Or 9, you can click when you finish, right? I'll check it out. Fix the one that yours and right. Fix that one up so for you, right? Do something else.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Get rid of this. Oh. Oh, I don't like it. It's just two. No, just square root. Square root. Why don't you put it back to the? No, this is please. And then with the new floods. Yeah. That's the minus 1. Yeah, guys, oh my god. You just
Alright, and now we want. It's just. It's a. Oh.
How do you remember how to give us a boy yesterday?
I think was 3,300.
Yeah, 2,300.
3,300.
Yeah, 3,000. And the Friday evening you give them money to it. I mean, sorry, Wednesday.
Wednesday. I can't remember.
5:50. Wednesday, I will say and Wednesday now. $150. Guys, when I told us that we leave, then I see about it. Did you receive the red one? And then I see, you like to put stuff on the picture. Draw the pan. For the red one, 150, and that.
Right, I see in one line a word, two lines a word,
Each three.
seen incomplete. So this one, what's the difference? The problem here is, what do we have here?
Yeah.
2 squared, how do I write this? Over 2x, nice. What do I do with this 5? Equal to 2. Nice, this is looking kind of weird, right? So this is 2 to the x plus 4 over 2 to the x minus 5. You can multiply everything by 2 2 to the x. But just to make it look a little bit easier before you do that, because try to imagine multiplying this by 2 to the x. And then this by 2 to the x. It might look hard, right? But if you reach here and you say, okay, I'm going to let y equal to this, what will happen? You'll get y plus 4 on y minus 5 is 0. And now, what you can do? Multiply everything by y. Because it might be easier for you to see that y by y is y squared. Y by 4 on y is 4. Y by this is 5y. So you might end up with y squared minus 5y plus 4 is 0. Very good. Or if you all say, well, okay, I will do that odd maths. I can multiply by 2 to the x. You would get 2 to the x by 2 to the x plus 4 minus 5 2 to the x. 2 to the x by 2 to the x, same base. So I write it like this. And then I put minus 5 2 to the x plus 4. That's all, same thing. And then we can let y equal to here. And we'll end up with the same quadratic. Okay? You'll end up with the same quadratic. Either one, right? And anybody reach here besides Panaya? All the way down here? Right into this coach, right? Same thing you'll end up with. This question here came in keep as well. And then the rest should be easy, right? Find for y. And then find for x. What you guys here? 4 and 1. So we have 2 to the x is 2 to the 0. X is 0. 2 to the x is 2 squared. X is 2. Huh? Same thing. Oh, I mixed up. Do that, right? Right? Always put y squared, y, then the constant. Ready? Last one. No. We now on 6. What's the golden number? 10. 10 is the golden number. Are we getting there? We might be done by 7 or 8. Online, any questions? Right? Last one. Sorry. Not last one. Fuck, it might be the last one, right? That was 2x plus 2 squared minus x is 5. This one is 2x plus 3. Right, take your time. Book this one out. Last one, if you get it right. Online, I need to get all the answers to this one. Just to send some answers. Kiran, Answer two.
The, and they put on the same as the six. And then the last day, I have to do it. It's not fair. I can say publicly. So it's down this year, right?
Last one. Take your time and simplify. It's very similar to this. Not the same, but similar, right?
Yeah.
None of it is where I found it, I thought to like, oh, some teacher. What's up? This one. You double check it with my law,
Yeah.
yeah. I had added all the receipts to do for my. You already have that at the. And they were treatable. When that's not, then let's see if anybody was. The.
Oh, switch shots, right? Yeah.
Be like that. Okay. I get. Oh. So. Online, any answers? Right, so your first thing that you should have is this. This is 2 to the x by 2 cubed. Right, I don't like what this is, so I'm bringing it across. Minus 2 to the 1 over 2 to the x. Bring across 15, you'll get minus 50. Alright, so that's the first thing that you should have done. If you want, you can make a substitution one time, or you can leave it like that, it don't matter. You'll get 8 e to the 2x by 2 over 2 to the x minus 50. I like to make my substitution early. So let y equal to 2 to the x. You'll get 8y minus 2 on y minus 15 is 0. What do you do now? Get rid of it. They multiply everything by y, and you'll get 8y squared minus 2 minus 15y is 0. We bring everything together. Right, bring everything together and then solve it. For y is what? Minus 1/8. This is 2 to the x is minus 1/8. So we know this as
What's that?
no solution.
Yeah.
This is 2 to the x is 2 to the
Okay.
1 x's.
That was for two fees.
Oh, for alright,
Yeah.
I'm gonna write that.
Right? That's the way you handle your indices, right? I'm not going to rush into logs because most people don't go down.
Alright, good.
Let's just take one more from my past paper. So I give you a different set of questions that I give you a range of questions. Let's see if we can handle this one from the past papers.
Article.
Guys, you are not beyond. Guys. No.
Try this. That's the last one we doing. This one, let's not make it larger. This is 2012, right? Hold on, yeah. I'm gonna get one that type out of 2016. You might be able to see that better. Try 2016, number 1B. That's it. 2 to the 2x plus 1 plus 5 to the 2x minus. That's the last one. Send your answers online. Last one. So we went back a little easy, right? We went back to the first set. This one is how it will look in the class paper. 2016, number 1.
Number one.
Right for the last one. Right, you're done. Online, send your answers for this last one.
Yeah, minus two.
Alright, keep sending them, nice. Yeah, if it's just one value, you get just send one, nice. So you end up with what? 2y squared. 2y squared plus 5y minus 3. 0. Nice. And then you solve for y, and what? Y is what? Minus 3.5. And oh, minus 3.5. Okay. So the first one, no solution. Next one, 2 to the x's, 2 to the minus 1, x is minus 1. Right? That's it. That's the end. Okay? So I gave you all a range, right? Went from easy to hard. Alright? So that's the end of indices. Next we have to do logs, but from next week I'm going to start to revise. So I will send a little tool out here. Just put the topics that you're getting tested on. Alright? Alright? Alright, online.